Hello, can you hear me? Yo, nice, thank you. Nice. Sorry, I was a bit late. Just last technical difficulties. All right. So I have fixed quite some technical difficulties since last time, I believe, and I've built in some surprises, like the overlay. I hope you like it. Um, and now we even have a quality where it doesn't lag with all the cameras and the overlay, and hopefully also decent audio quality. Just that I can't hear myself yet. I got to fix that and then maybe apply some audio filters. I have looked into that so that I could correct the audio if it was bad again. One second, sorry. Um, Here we have it. Now I should, yeah, now I can hear myself. Amazing, and we should be ready to go. Hopefully. Great. Then let me heat up the printer. Question if
It's just if you
just
can
if you
hear
can
the
hear the
printer,
printer,
then you
then
should
you
be
should be
able to.
able to. All
Alright.
right.
Just
Just
the
the
audio
audio
filter should
filter should
hopefully
hopefully
take
take
out.
out.
Oh,
Oh,
now
now
it's
it's
double.
double.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe
Maybe
not.
like. Okay. Let me mute it for now, so we don't uh have it twice. Hey, Miss Lee thanks for joining. I appreciate it a lot, and thank you very much for the help with the technical setup. I appreciate it a lot. It should be way better now. I just haven't yet set up the bot to also post, subscribe, and check out your streams. But everyone, go to Lee Marie Sudi and give him some love to his amazing stream every Sunday. Just unfortunately for my time zone, it's a bit. Uh, we're not very often there, but it's very fun to watch. Can recommend. Yeah, it's a live view of my printer, and we should even have a nozzle cam. We should. I don't know why there isn't. Maybe now. All right. Oops. So how's everyone doing? It's 19:36 for me. Your streams are usually at like 2 a.m. for me. So it's on holidays or sometimes I can be there. Just unfortunately often. But it's always very fun to watch. Okay, I definitely have to adjust the audio settings. They are not perfect yet. And the mic inside of the printer that's supposed to stream the printer audio, um, partially also listens to me speaking out here, and then it's double with like a bit of a delay. That's annoying. I'll have a look at it at the moment. Sorry for the inconvenience. But it should be way better than the last stream, and also better than the first stream. Is it lag free for you all? I do hope so. Now I'm just wondering why the nozzle cam isn't working. It's still pretty good, so thank you. Nice. I hope the cam didn't die. Like that would be very bad. But I don't know any reason why it should have. It's probably just OBS bugging a bit. My CPU, however, is keeping up great. It's like 60%, so I still have some power left for slicing and everything. That's amazing. And then we hopefully soon have action. I'm a bit behind, unfortunately. So I think Greenboy said we should, or it should be printed in it should be printed in full material, right? Sorry, that is too big. There we go. I would orient it that way. I have no idea if the grid here works. But otherwise, that's probably the best orientation. And then we're just gonna go, I don't know, 40%. And for a wall line, should that do? 100% infill amount. Okay. 2 hours printing time. Oops. Wrong setting. Maybe 100% infill is faster too. That could be. Just hope I have enough filament. I already ordered ABS. With 50 grams should be in the spool still, yeah. That should work, hopefully. Alright. Yeah, it's a bit less time. Yeah, full infill. Then let's send it. I really have to switch probes. My click key always keeps failing me. But I think I'm already going with cartographer for this one. So that's gonna be a setup soon as well. And yeah, I just have to purchase the material. I forgot that, I believe. That should be good, hopefully. Yeah, I'm printing with an enclosure. Just as usually, always when I'm streaming, it has some error. Too many retries. Amazing. Let's give it another go. Alright. It's
Four
4
people
people
watching.
watching.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Okay,
Okay,
now
now
it's
it's
three.
3.
Well,
Well,
I
I
also
also
get it
get it
as a
as a
nozzle
nozzle
cam.
cam.
It would
It
be
would be
way
way
better with
better
a
with a
nozzle
nozzle
cam.
cam.
What
What
happened there?
happened there?
Like
Like
before
before
stream, that's
stream,
why I
that's
took
why I
so
took
long.
so
I
long. I
tested
tested
everything,
everything.
and
And
now
now
we
we
have
have
it
it
double
double
again.
again. Great. Before stream, I tested everything. That's why it took so long, yeah. And it worked fine. And now I went for stream and it's gone. Lovely. Here we go. Nice. Finally. Yeah, double audio. That's like I have a mic in the chamber of the printer, like the lavalier mic I used last stream. And I have my Bluetooth headphones, like the earpod, as a talking audio right now. And unfortunately, the panels of the printer don't shield it, so it's double. Right at the nozzle, yeah. Your printer is shy. That's so true. Yeah, the clicky probe falling off again. And I have to change the nozzle light. It automatically goes to red because I haven't fixed it in the South Burner Lights config. But for now, it should be fine to just manually adjust it. It was done anyway. You mean like what? Alright, that seems promising. Should be able to print. It wasn't done, I'm an idiot. What do you mean? Alright, we should be ready to go. Just gonna send it for clean, so we have perfect side. Then it's perfect. Nice. What? Okay, it's interesting. The feature that falls off? Yeah, almost. It always does it. And it's also a feature that it also completely messes up, and that we have to restart. Lovely. Without like at least 2 to 3 tries, it never works. Always have to try like 2 times at minimum. And I forgot to reattach the probe. That's fine, number 3. This isn't right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, something's wrong here. Try number 3. I don't know why it does that. Never did it before, but that's the effect of streaming. It somehow knows. Also, do you want like a little status window here? I can maybe try and do that with the speed and the flow and everything. If it loads. Oh, now it did. Nice. Fell off again. High-tech printer. That's something when you need it. Yeah, I also saw it's kind of cool. Just wondering how much of the enclosure cam it blocks. Is the nozzle cam on a great size like that? So that it doesn't cover too much of the printing? So what do you guys want to see from the pellet extruder? I'm certainly gonna do a setup, like now that we every part hopefully. Um, then I'm gonna do some test runs. Maybe then, or for sure then try through every filament, every pellet. It's then gotta rethink to that, and then go for tuning, I'd say, and see what you can get out of it, and at least hopefully print half as fast with that printhead right now. Just it's way heavier, and I don't know if it can reach the flows. Hello, two new people. Welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, I'd love to see how it gets assembled for sure, mate. That's the first thing we're gonna do. If I just show the other screen very quick. Wait, not that screen. Here we already have the hopper part and the fan and the other two parts. Just that the cam apparently doesn't show my hand, it's frozen. But still you should be able to see the parts. And now we have some printing action. Get it to white. Yeah, and one part, that's the main part we're printing now. And then that should be it, yeah. I'm kind of feeling that it's printing too fast for the nozzle cam. Or like for our eyes to see it. And that's just the first layer, it's gonna go supersonic on the second one. You print pretty fast, yeah. On the other layers it's uh 200, 600 millimeters a second at 20k acceleration. I'm just thinking for the content, so you can see it better, I'm gonna set it to 90%. And also I've sometimes had some skips, so just at like 100%, so just to be safe, it doesn't layer shift, I'm gonna put it low. Hello Biney, welcome in. How are you doing? And it's also nice to see this chatbot is working. I'm just wondering if the counter of subscribers and stuff up there is working. And what do you think of it? Because like it's maybe a bit more for gaming category, not for tech category. And now you're lacking the sounds of the printer.
Should be
Should
there
be there
now.
now.
Okay, they
Okay,
aren't
they aren't
because
because
suppression is
suppression is
still.
still.
Maybe now.
Maybe now.
No.
Now.
You
You
can't.
can't.
No,
No,
the
the
microphone
microphone
somehow
somehow
isn't
isn't
picking up
picking up
the
the
noises of
noise
the
of the
printer, but
printer, but
without the
without the
noises,
noises, it's
it's
just
half as
half as
fun.
fun.
I'm good
I'm
in
good
you.
on
You,
you.
nice to
Nice to
hear.
hear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
decent.
decent.
Just
Just
getting
getting
used
used
to
to
streaming is
streaming
still
is
a bit
still a bit
stressful.
stressful.
Printing really
Printing really
fast.
fast.
It's
It's
decently
decently
fast,
fast,
yet
yet
compared
compared
to
to
some other
some other
speed
speed
nerds,
nerds,
it's
it's
quite
quite
slow,
slow,
unfortunately.
unfortunately,
And it's
and
not
it's not
capable
capable
of what
of
I
what I
wish it
wish it
was.
was.
Of.
Of
Yeah, it's
yeah, it's
super
super
quiet, but
quiet,
it
but it
isn't for
isn't for
me.
me.
Let me see. So the mic, that's the mic from inside of the printer. It's picking up me talking out here, which is not picking up the chirping and racing of the printer. That's very frustrating. Like, why doesn't it do that? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
ABS.
ABS,
So that we
so that
can
we can
also
also
handle the
handle the
chamber
chamber
temps of
temps
the
of the
mount.
mount
For the
for the
pellet
pellet
extruder,
extruder,
uh,
uh,
because
because
we are
we
also
are
gonna
also
try
gonna
the
try the
ABS
ABS
and
and
PC
PC
pellets,
pellets,
for which
for
I by
which
the
I
way
by the
now
way
have
now
the
have the
answer.
answer.
Right?
Wait, it's double again. Sorry for that. I'm sorry. Um, Greenboy told me it's a PC and ABS mix, because those mix together really well, and it makes it possible to print PC. So it's like a higher quality ABS because it has some PC in it and they merge really well. And yeah, so that's the answer. And for that, we need the chamber temp. That's why I'm printing it out of ABS to hopefully be able to survive those temps. Gauge is going like 450 millimeters a second. Yeah, but actually for the infill, it should be 600 millimeters a second. 500 something because I put it down to 90% speed factor. I'm still very frustrated. You can't hear.
It's like filtering too well. It fixed the bad audio issues from last time, but it filters really too well. Is it 100% infill? Yeah, it is. Advanced audio settings. Hmm. I'm trying to fix it, alright? I'm trying to fix it. Just be patient with me, please. I'm still trying. Yeah, exactly. It's some noise cancelling. I put a lot of filters and everything. Um, so you won't hear me like having a high pitch sound and very bad audio quality. And now there's nothing being heard again. That's weird. It should really, like last stream, the bad stream, it even picked up the fans. And now I took all filters out. It doesn't do anything at all anymore. Just ruining all the fun.
Hmm. I'm gonna hit up some people that are more knowledgeable about the audio settings. Maybe I can get some help from them. Well, it doesn't matter, just pretend you have a supercribe printer. Yeah, that's the theory. That would be, in theory, that would be amazing, but like, the sounds make it great, and in reality, the desk is shaking that bad that I have to retighten its screws every now and then. Even though it's a very rigid desk, and still it's shaking back and forth 5 millimeters. I don't think you'll get the speed with the Pelletextruder. Yeah, to be honest, I also don't quite believe that, but only tests will show, I suppose. Especially like if you look at the status, we have a 30% flow peak at 30 millimeters cubic. Sorry, not percent. Um, and that's the supposed maximum of the pellet extruder that's listed on the website or Greenbaum mentioned somewhere. And since that's the maximum, and it probably was measured with like a 1 millimeter nozzle, where flow generally is higher, it's very unlikely we're gonna hit that with a zero point 0.4 or zero point 0.6 nozzle. We're just 3 people here now. It's amazing that many people want to listen to me, but I'm just curious some more. I really tried my best with the setup and even providing a nozzle camera. Yeah, you will need a bigger nozzle to get that much flow. Yeah, definitely. And then we also don't have the required temperatures on the outside of the material for long enough, so it creates good layer adhesion. Apparently, I missed one of your streams already. No, no, you didn't. Don't worry. Um, I had a stream like this. Just it was on 1920, well, 1080 HP, and it lagged so bad you could barely hear me. The audio filled the image with some water flowing, and it lagged, so the whole stream just had one picture apparently when I rewatched it. And yeah, so I deleted it again. You didn't miss anything there. It was just embarrassing and a disaster. Really nice printer. Congrats. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It means a lot. Yeah, I definitely have to. Oh, that's one thing I forgot now. I wanted to set up the nozzle camera properly for the green bar extruder, but I forgot to design it into them. I'm probably just gonna have to tape it again. Or it's anyways better to have it printed once to test it, and then see how it's possible to integrate the nozzle camera, especially since it's sticking out quite far, like quite far into out of the mount up there. So I'd have to make a pretty big extension, and also there's no lights yet. I think that's just another thing I'm going to integrate for when it's up and running. Unless you now say it has to have a nozzle cam on its first print streams, then I'm gonna see what's possible. But otherwise, I'm gonna have to do it without, which is the way I prefer because I can then test it and not just squish it in there somehow and break it maybe. So you made a PowerPoint. Nice job, mate. Also, how's the audio for you? And can you understand my kind of bad English? I'm still working on that. Need to practice pronunciation and everything. Hey Dev, Null Gamer, thank you for joining. I appreciate it a lot. Mr. Fox, you need a small image showing what model you're printing for this, like a render or something like that. Yeah, I could do that. Just the thing is, the screen is already very, very full, and I have no idea where I should put it. But it's the main part for the mount of the pellet extruder I'm going to test soon. Let me just, I could maybe pull up an image. Yeah, here we have it. Oops, wrong camera. We have it here. No, great, it's not finding it anymore. I just want to see how it all gets assembled and what we need to change in Clipper. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go over that. Don't worry. That's next things we're gonna do. I'm just considering if I should do it all on live stream or if I should make a video for it. What do you say? Hey Samuel, SD, thank you very much for joining. Appreciate it. What speeds we talking? That's the infill is at 600 millimeters a second and 20k acceleration. So for speed now it's quite slow. Oh, that's a good idea. You mean I could even take the render from main cell. Let me take a screenshot and then I can put it in there. Because I could put it in live, but that's like a bit of a waste of resources. Audio is good, English is perfect. I don't believe you that one, but thank you, appreciate it. Alright, image. Does that work? Why not both? Yeah, it's a good point. Good point. I could do a video and a live stream. Oh damn, Nasukam fell off. That's not good. Yeah, Def, don't tell Thomas or 3DO or anyone, but that's still the Nasukam version 1, and I just taped it to the tool head with some duct tape, so I cheated on the other bit. Let me just let some fresh air in because it's stinking if I open it, and then slow down the printer and reattach it. Yeah, I have to get the V2 installed. Just was afraid of breaking it and didn't want to break another nozzle cam or print another tool head from Stealth Runner because I also want to get away from Stealth Runner and change for XOL as my filament tool head. That's also a video coming up. Packages and everything sitting here. No spoilers on that. And therefore, I want to install it in either the Pellet toolhead or then on the XOL directly. But I have a feeling the pellet extruder is getting more messy, or has the potential to go more messy, because I'm gonna mess up maybe. So I think it's safer to install the V1 on there then. But yeah, I'll have to see. I definitely need another enclosure or nozzle cam, especially enclosure cam, because like if you look um, at the cam I'm using for the assembly right now, it's a 720p webcam. That's very bad. The stream is 720 HP right now, but still, if the input footage is bad already, then it's not gonna give out a great result either. Gonna use some more tape. Attaching on the fly, most risky thing, don't do at home. I'm not taking responsibility for any damages or broken fingers if the 3D printer goes rumble mode again. Don't repeat at home. But as long as it works, it's not stupid, right? Just that the angle is a bit lower now. You can still see the nozzle, however. That should be good, right? Yeah, that's perfect. Let me try and do that. Yeah, that's better. Remove the stains and ready to go. Hopefully. So now let me switch to the other cam to show you. Unless you want to watch the printer do its thing. So forgive me. Here we have it. It doesn't even refresh right now. Now we go. Here we go. Alright. Here we already have the printed part. That's the hopper intake, the fan mount, and the I don't know how to call these. The directions for the pellets to go into the extruder and not to fall through the side cover. But yeah, that should be fine. And as you can see, that image is just way worse than the enclosure cam. I literally use an enclosure cam for streaming. Just don't think that 3DO is gonna sponsor me one. And for the nozzle cam and for the enclosure cam, you know, I already paid way too much, even though I had no budget at all. So yeah, unless maybe Dev, you think it would be open if I put a text on the stream saying that it's 3DO cam? Pellets will fly all over the place. Yeah, yeah. You have seen the pictures of CX? That's how I picture it will happen. Lol, duct tape cam on with heated chamber and print at mass speed and when the light fell off. Yeah, that's not my smartest or brightest moment there. That's my two brain cells showing. Not stupid as long as it works, right? I think you even said that in the Discord. Too bad the currently printing image isn't a static URL in Mancell. Yeah, you're right. I haven't gotten, well, take a guess who hasn't gotten a Ethernet hub. Therefore, can't plug his printer over Ethernet, and would just get like 10 FPS at even worse rates than the others. Or not the others, like if I plug it directly over USB, which is also scuffed because I have a USB extend to that side. And if you can see here, that's the hub with the enclosure camera, the mic, the nozzle camera, and then the camera up here, all plugged in the USB hub. And that USB hub is powered by my laptop. I'm wondering, or I'm happy it didn't overpower it because it's not an external power one. I'm gonna have to get another one for sure because I'm on a limit with that one already, and gonna get an external power one for more power on the cameras maybe as well. So yeah, exactly. You can take off the supports. Yeah, yeah, that's a great idea. That's what you're gonna do now. Priorities are expected. Alright, I get it. I'm talking too much. Sorry for that. I'm gonna stop talking, gonna shut up, and we're just gonna take the supports off. Just, I'm unsure if you can hear that, but you can see it, I suppose. I also tuned that camera to have more sharp image and better lighting, so that should be also better than on the first stream. You can hear it, that's great. Mic of the Bluetooth earbuds is quite good. Is it too loud, the crisp? Then I'm gonna put a suppressor filter on there, so I'm not blasting out your ears. No harm in asking, yeah, you're right. That's true. Just I have a feeling he already hates me for asking too much. But doesn't cost anything unless making another enemy, so why not? You that's true. He's already pissed probably because I've waited like what's 3/4 of a year now. I've got it in like June. Made the unboxing video in July or something, and just now installed it. But I paid for it else. I'm gonna take my own timeline, and school is more important. Pro content creator. Appreciate it, mate. Okay, all supports removed from here as well. Now just gonna go to hopper intake. Dev, have you already seen the Pelletextruder unboxing one? I could also go over the pellet bags back here again if you want to. The main advantage of the pellet extruder, or the main powerful opportunity I see in it, is the soft stuff. I'm really looking forward to that, because it's impossible to print with filament. Because otherwise you're probably asking why would you install a pellet extruder, especially if you're like me and don't have a lot of material usage. Okay, all support removed. Kind of like a cool tree as well. I love organic supports, and if they're well tuned, they really can be taken off very easily, leave a clean um, residue or surface. Yeah, the camera is really bad. Aside, I need an enclosure camera for that. It would be way better than this one, like standard 720 HP webcam. You know, budget. We definitely have to get to a thousand subs. Next goal. All right. Then I think I'm gonna switch back to there. And I forgot to make it faster again. That's why it's taking so long. And the enclosure, the nozzle cam tapped out again. Amazing. I love when that happens. That's probably the power issues showing that the USB hub isn't um, isn't connected to external. At least I could imagine it that way, or that could be a possible explanation. Yeah, here we go. Nice. I might have to hack it. I could just cut it open and connect it to a buck converter running from the 24 volts of my 3D printer. Something. Just that would be a lot easier if my soldering iron wouldn't have broken in half. Which is definitely bad because I also need it for the um, adapter. The thing is, uh, I need filament tool head still because I have to print some other stuff that has to be detailed for like finance project and everything. But I also want to use the pellet extruder. And for the pellet extruder, I've got myself the EBB36 canvas board from Big 2 Tech. Wait, I could just switch back to here. So that I have to refresh that cam. Power issues, definitely. I might really have to hack it because I don't have budget for a USB hub with external power now. Okay, long talk, short sense. The EVB36 has like that 4 pin, obviously 4 pin is canvas, but like the square connector with it going into here. And the SB EVB can that's on the sales panel right now has a special one, which is that one with a yeah you probably can't see them the to high and low on the side here, and I'm still gonna have to use that for the self burner because I haven't switched to XVAL yet and don't have time doing that soon. So I need an adapter from that to the other one. Luckily that SB can is broken, so I can desolder it, and I've tried to, but in the doing of that, the solder iron just wait, I think I can even show it. It just snapped in half like that. Wait, here we go. Broke off. And there's no way I'm gonna be able to use it like that. Because you still need moderate pressure, especially if the tips are already bad. So yeah, neo soldering iron is definitely on the list, especially because I'm going to need it for the project of the pellet feeder. Just no idea where to get a budget to get a proper soldering iron. I've needed a proper soldering iron for a long time, but now it's certain that I need one, obviously. I still have a hot air soldering station. I'm still considering if I should risk soldering with that one, because if I heat it too much, the plastic around here could melt or burn, and that would be bad because it would render the connector unusable. Don't want that. And yeah, alright, now just switching back to here again. And the nozzle cam works first try. Just that time it's the enclosure cam. Let me try. Should be fixed soon. Wait, I have to unplug the other one, and then it should come. Here we go. I just buy a new one, simple soldering iron is pretty cheap. Yeah, it's a good point, but I want a proper one with digital control, because like the current one is the classic blue one, just on off switch and the rough regulation of temperature, and very bad tips and very thick soldering station and handle for it. So yeah, maybe I can find a sponsor or something to, or save up, use up the last reserves. Everything for streaming, all in. We're 6 people now. Welcome everyone. And the print is going strong. Just a notice, you don't have a percentage viewer at the time. It's like 18% done. Shadow Legend. No man. Before I do that, I'm gonna play everything else. But I might do a gaming channel in the future. Yeah, you're right, the support is loose. That's not great. Should we still go for it? It's more stringing to clean up afterwards, um, but I don't want to stop it just because of support. It's because of the click key being so bad. I've got Z offset issues. That's an issue. Yeah, it's fine. Hopefully. Anyway, awesome setup you got there. But I got those launch boxes made. I'll go local mode. I appreciate, mate. But yeah, okay. But nothing for right now. A 24-hour stream. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't decline it. For the future too. Oh, one more feedback. more light from the main webcam's direction would be awesome. You mean like the enclosure camera or the other webcam for the field area? Every feedback is appreciated. Still trying to get a good setup here. Yes, yeah. Which one now? So the enclosure, okay. So I should install another LED bar down there probably, right? And also the nozzle cam could need some lighting from behind. But yeah, for the fact that the self burn isn't gonna be used um, very often. Enclosure camera should be more for the to the left. That's a good point. I don't know. I think yeah, it turned. It was in a better position before. Let me fix it. Thanks for telling me. Like that maybe. I don't want to go too far left because I want to film the outside for a printer. That's better. Sorry, I must have hit it on accident. I think it was like that before. No, it was further. It even showed the motor over there. Motor. More duct tape. You caught me. You caught me. The doors on 5mm acrylic finally with some awesome coating. A video on that might be coming soon. Just I don't know if it's great quality. I kind of want to post good stuff, but I don't know if I have enough footage and good footage for that. The point, however, is that I haven't made the fix for it in the middle yet, so I'm still using duct tape. Duct tape fixes everything, right? Okay, just thinking how I could fix the light for the enclosure camera. I could try one thing right now. Configure video and go with more brightness settings. How's that? Maybe more contrast there to cancel out the white. Is that good enough or should I install LEDs there? Would you say, Dev? Oh, this helps. Amazing. If that works, that would be great. You can fix almost everything with software, right? Especially now that I know a little bit around. I still have to discover a lot, however. Much better. Okay, great, great. That's nice. And now lurker mode. First stalker. Oh, now I have two stalkers and a third person. Don't forget to subscribe as well. I would have even set up a surprise for when someone subs. Just I'm uncertain um, if it works and if it can pick it up. Okay, a third person left. Great. I said the wrong things. Not stalker, lurker. Okay, bet I messed up my English there. 1 second. That's awkward now. Sorry for that. Ah, now I know what you mean. I'm sorry. Yep, I messed up vocabulary there. As in, I'm keeping the stream running one viewer when I'm not here. It's three people again. Welcome back, third person. Nice to have you here. Appreciating every viewer. I could answer one resub if that helps. I mean, if you want to, yeah. It could test it that way maybe, but you would lose your. I think you even have the number 100 sub, but it isn't ranked anywhere either. So we know you were subscriber 100 or subscriber 99, something like that. It might also be that it just shows the new subscribers if they have their subscriber state to public. I don't know how far the extension from the overlay goes and what it can detect. YouTube at least only sends me a notification if subscription is set to public, like it did with you, Fussy, and got an email notification, everything. But if it's set to private, then it's probably not going to detect it. That loose subs really puts up my anxiety. Well, let's just resub. Okay, then we wait. It should be set up properly. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Exactly as I said, we know that you were a subscriber 99 or 100. No one else has to know your resub, and you're helping develop the stream, so I'd say worth it. I appreciate it. Yeah, that doesn't seem to work. Oh no, it works! Now I just need your opinion on if that's over the top, especially on the music choice. I didn't have a lot of choices on the music, um, or the sound effect in that case. So I just picked one of the available ones. I could upload a custom one as well too. I kind of have a feeling that one is too heavy. Or what do you think? Look, come on, disengage, that was loud. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I'm gonna put it down. Minus 10 decibels or something. That was way too loud, yeah. You worked to get Death Note back in. You're saying it was worth it. Jump scare. I think that support might recover. It's looking good. Yeah, maybe not really. It's too wiggly on the bottom. The text color and subscriber bar needs better color. Yeah, I already thought it wasn't perfect. What do you suggest? I could also make the writing bigger, and I actually can change that on the fly, so we can change directly. I could also set the background color. Just worried it would cover too much of the webcam. White, white on light blue is unreadable. Yeah, that's a fair point. I first had it set to black, but I wasn't visible at all because there was too much black on the background. Let me check. And also, it picked up the latest subscriber, but it just shows us that. It's too short. Now adjust it for longer. Usernames. No, that's not just you. That's the reality. The one support is fading miserable, but is recovering more and more. The inner part's already good again, but the outer ones are still wiggling, throwing away all loose spaghetti. Okay, streams chat, text settings. Okay, it refreshed, nice. Just took out all the previous chat, but that's not an issue. Subscriber is now visible in the uh, whole length. The amazing patties, thank you very much. And then you're saying like a light blue color to, but it needs to be transparent for the text, or would you suggest? Like more contrast in the background? Yeah, I can go, wait, I can put a background color, yeah. Can put a black background, but it just covers up way too much, I'd say. Ooh, I'm famous now. Almost, almost. I still have to get more viewers here for that. I would be with black background or just a black text instead. I tried it before, but there was nothing visible. We can't try. Let me just put some chat messages there so we can see it. Or the subscriber bar. I thought you meant the chat. Sorry, my bad. And we're gonna disable the background again. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. The blue on the top. Okay, then subscriber count. Yeah, black is a bit bad because it has the black panel back there. Like, oh, where you mean the writing in the bar, or the latest subscriber and the subscriber count? The white writing in the bar is definitely an issue. Yeah, I agree there. Let me change that. Let's put that to black, and maybe in thick. Yeah, white text not readable. Makes sense. Now I know what you mean. Is it now better readable in black? No, I just can't seem to get the no background color for screen tag. Select. Oh no, oh no, that's white. Oh, wrong color. Here we go. Okay, it's readable. Thank you. Okay, it's bold. It's on bold, but I can try maybe some even bolder. No, texture. I don't believe you're deaf. Yeah, you know how to bring him back, right? He won't like you for it, though. Okay, the bot is also a bit annoying. Should put it more often, less often. Oh well, 10 minutes is fine, I think. Yeah, I'll put it to 10 minutes or something. 11, 12, that should be good. Alright, here we go. No, it shouldn't be as annoying anymore. Is it better visible like that? I don't want to make it larger. It's already in bold. Okay, now I think I know why you can't hear the 3D printer. That's because of the USB hub. But I can try to unplug one webcam that we don't use right now. This is good now. Okay, thank you. And the auto text are fine, right? Light blue, cyan color. Yeah, color is finalized, thank you. No, the other mic isn't picking up much, except for my talking. Just wasn't good with the white text. Yeah, I agree. That was my bad. Okay, I think you can hear the abrupt movement of the printer on this mic, just not the constant movement. I promise I'll fix that. It's probably really an issue with the USB hub. I sure hope on the next batch that Greenbuy sends out, he said that halfway in March they're sending it. Yeah, that's my status as well. He's just waiting on the manufacturer of the screws and the shipping of that, which got delayed by the Chinese New Year as far as I'm aware. And then you should hopefully be in the second batch, yeah? Thumbs pressed. Otherwise you got to watch my streams longer. Okay, that was a bad joke. I feel your anxiety. It's just painful waiting. And we've got some bad news. The front right corner is lifting of the print. So we have warping. That's not great. It should be fine though, right? It would just be frustrating if it would like break at halfway through because it's already 9 p.m. for me, and we would have try again tomorrow. No time for another 2-hour print. I promise, like usually I have no issues. You're probably not gonna believe me though. But of course when I stream, there's every possible issue that could be on the 3D printer. I watch the streams regardless too. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it a lot. Oh, and the back is already lifting too. Nice. The whole front is lifted. The back is lifted. I fear that might even be a problem. I hate it because I would have hoped we could finish the print of that today, especially since a lot of material was solid into. But no, it's failing. It's got other plans. I should have applied that adhesive. Like I have the thought of just doing it just to be safe, but usually it's no issue. I barely ever have adhesion with bad adhesion, but today I have apparently. Should have applied it. Well, we're already 1 hour and 15 minutes in, and it's a 2-hour print, and it's 9 p.m. So I fear that won't be possible. Question is just if I should abort it. I think best is I try to give it a, and if it instantly comes loose with a soft tap, then we have our answer because then it's gonna come loose eventually too. Alright, it still holds up. Gonna close the door for chamber temp. Just don't have a good feeling with it. and that week should at least the ABS should arrive, so filament isn't an issue anymore. Still, I always feel bad creating waste. I don't know, how do you feel about it? Alright, I'll go AFK for a bit. Sorry, be right back. Alright, I'm back. No, I'm still talking. I went AFK, I'm sorry. You already printed in PLA? Yeah, I've considered that. I also have enough, more than enough PLA and PG. At least some PG. I really have to stock up on PG as well. Um, but I prefer ABS or ASA. Nylon would sound great. However, yeah, I'm just unsure if I have um a good setup, but with enough adhesive should be fine, I think. Yeah, I muted it, sorry. Probably wasn't clear enough with speaking the said AFK. I should have wrote in the chat. Sorry. Hey, yeah, I'm back. You missed me? Probably not. I appreciated the like. Why did 4 likes? Thank you very much. Means a lot. It motivates me to keep going. Part still holds up. Support recovered. I'm thinking we're just gonna risk it. Probably my heart is gonna bleed if we have to throw it away. But we're just gonna pray and it's gonna work out, right? Have some trust in the printer. And then don't look too closely at the part when assembling. And you're just not gonna tell the other viewers that there's some warping. You've never seen that. It printed perfectly fine, right? Yeah, I only had PLA filament, now I have 20 kilograms of pet pellets. Yeah, use that at that. That's like I don't even have enough storage for that. I think, but it's just crazy to have that much filament. All my spools combined could barely come to 20 kilograms. Have quite a big spool storage, but pellet wise, it would definitely be clean. Especially, I'm imagining once I can probably do that feeding system and engineer the filament, the feeding system in a way that it kind of acts like filament spools. And there's then like 1 kilogram hoppers, so smaller ones. You can just swap out like printer cartridges, and then maybe even maybe multicolor with some adjustment. But you haven't heard that. That definitely wasn't a spoiler. By the way, speaking of it, how much do you want to see of that? I already did some engineering and taught myself PCB design and stuff. I haven't yet redesigned the main board itself, but all the research and thoughts and stuff, and also need to do the mechanical side of the feeding system. I figured streaming the process might be quite boring. How I'm going to record it to include it in a video then maybe. Um, but otherwise I'm just going to stream the assembly and building and testing of the feeding system. I figured. Hey Alx, thank you very much for joining in. Appreciate it. Warping never, exactly. You say it. Never happened. It's still holding up. Let's see how we can get with printing. Are the supports ok? Wrong question. Wrong question. That's a wrong question. Don't ask that. It's completely fine. It's printing perfectly. No worries about that. Holding on, fuzzy playing along. I'm kind of running out of topics to talk about. You have to assist me on that. What do you want to hear me talk about? I'm definitely talking too much, I think, right? What material are you using for it? Black ABS. The sports need emotional support. That's a good one. That's a good one. And I just heard, I think my mic is might need a top off, otherwise it's gonna go too high. Let me just add that compressor. Oh wait, that should be better now. Especially if I speak louder now. Yeah, exactly. That should be good. Nice. Hey, German grad or Gad. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you very much for joining. I haven't seen you doing anything like this before, and you were even working on it. Was a bit of surprise to me. Do you have somewhere where you can ping people when you stream this? Yeah, I have a Discord server. Um, Technically, the bot should post a link on that. Apparently, it didn't. Um, Let me just post that in here if you want to join. How's the pneumatic feeding coming along? Yeah, I just talked a bit about it. I have some prototypes. Another prototype, I have prototyping boards of the main components to test if sensor and stuff works. But there's not yet the main board or much of a CAD assembly. Partially also due to Green Boy being very busy right now, and kind of need his opinion and stuff. Or not the opinion, but let's say he kind of sponsors it, as far as I'm allowed to say that. And it might especially have to see what stepper motor and what um, blower we can use for it. But I'll have to see about that. I'm just curious how much you want to see about it. I thought, or I figured the assembly or the assembly is definitely interesting, but the process of designing it and everything is probably really boring, especially as I still have to teach myself, and um, therefore don't have uh, a very uh, fast working speed. So probably gonna sleep in on the stream of me designing the board and the CAD. However, I'm definitely gonna assembly and testing them. That's for sure gonna be a video, and I'm recording the process of doing it partially. So it might be partially included in the video, also depending on how much I'm allowed to share, or I want to share of it then. Um, so yeah, I like the process of how the research happened and how I got to exactly that sensor and the PCB and everything. It's definitely gonna be an upcoming video, and probably also the first engineering project. So finally getting to the channel topic, because right now it's very 3D printing heavy. It's more supposed to go towards general engineering, including 3D printing. Got to see if I maybe should do a second channel just for 3D printing, because like engineering audience probably isn't interesting in streams like that. But we'll have to see. Also open for your feedback there. So yeah. Alright, let me post the Discord link. Forgot that. I'm sorry. There we go. Posting a single message through Discord isn't really reliable. Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry. Especially on the studio Discord, I posted like 30 minutes late. Pretty much always busy, yeah. Especially right now, trying to finally get out the second batch. We'll see. Before he told me he would reply in an hour, but that was already 5 hours ago. And in the past days, he also told me he'd reply soon. Yeah, not much to that. But still appreciate him a lot. And definitely a busy man. And I absolutely respect it. It's not an issue that he can't reply a lot. It's just not possible. No worries, just happy to be here. Appreciate it. Means a lot. And it also seems we might be able to finish a print. I don't want to say too early. Would still be amazing to have it finished. And I have a test on Wednesday, so the assembly is unfortunately not going to be tomorrow. Wednesday afternoon, sometime around that, like today, could be possible maybe. Otherwise, Thursday, Friday, or at least latest on the weekend. But I definitely want to get the extruder assembled now, and I have to have already kept you waiting 2 weeks. And myself, anxiety rising. I finally want to get tested, and especially want to finally have that Shore 00 30, a very squishy and soft one in my hands, because it was just an amazing uh, possibility to print soft stuff with FDM printing. Wasn't possible before. That's the main advantage, in my opinion, of the Pellet extruder. 61%. Alright, AFK, I'll be right back. Alright, back. Yeah, you can print your own octopus throughout the wall, exactly. That's gonna be the goal. Or not the goal, the first print, probably. No mercy on that octopus then. Yeah, we already removed the supports from the other parts. And now do you have more questions or anything or ideas I should do with the Pelletextruder, anything? Running out of topics to talk about while the printer is doing its thing. Support fully recovered. The pellet intake prints pretty good. It looks good, I'd say. The part is overall also holding up pretty well, I'd say. Maybe music would partially be good, especially if the mic can pick up the printer audio. Printer audio would be great. Chirping and everything of it speeding around. However, for that, I would definitely have to fix the USB hub power issue. And without soldering iron, I don't feel happy cutting its wire and soldering the power cables. And budget is limited, as you know, and also ordering one takes some while. I'll find a solution, however, I hope. You still have to be a bit patient with me until I finally have good streams. Not with that sorting, and exactly. I can already feel my fingers burning from slipping off or more damage being done to a soldering uh, point than it actually soldering, and all the disasters around, like burning all the surfaces. It falls down onto whatever. Hey, welcome to Discord, German Grad and Fuzzy. Also, don't forget to get yourself the subscribed status and everything. Can get them in roles. A 3D Wolf Engineering Squad. I think you can partially hear the print audio, but it's not really coming through, right? Yeah, that's from the Bluetooth mic. Because I've muted the other one, because I can see on the audio graph that it doesn't even pick up anything else than my talking. And then you hear me double as we've had it before. There's a tiny blip from the printer once in a while. Yeah, exactly. The very loud, abrupt movements are getting picked up, but nothing else. I promise I'll try to look into that for the next stream, because without the chirping printer audio, it's just half as fun to watch it print, and I have to talk all the time to keep you entertained. Super quiet printer, yeah, exactly. But like I've got the second mic right in the printer chamber, and still it's not picking up anything. I've deactivated all filters and everything. Only thing I could think of is really just the power. So what steps do you think you need to assemble it? Um, Honestly, I have barely any clue. So it's gonna be an interesting journey. I should have one of those American football commenters as guest. Can make anything exciting. Yeah, that would be a good idea. I just have no clue where I would get in contact with one of them and uh, tell them or uh, make them sit here for like 3 hours and do the talking. We could have a look at it right now if you want, however. And here I'm hoping you know something I don't. Yeah, the only thing I know you don't is that I had a look at it in like with my actual hands and not on the PC screen, and then that I'm gonna mess around until it's correct, so that you can assemble it first try then. Thing is just I need some heat inserts. I'm gonna try to have to do them with the bad soldering iron somehow, and somehow still make the CAN bus adapter so I can switch quicker between the tool heads. And I have no clue how, but we'll make it work somehow. I'll definitely do that soldering and stuff off stream then. However, I believe because that would just be embarrassing. And some supports are fading, right? We definitely have some stringing to clean up and trust the printer's bridging capabilities. And I just need heated inserts on mine because I have the 3 holes on the back um, for my quick swapping with 3 screws. I modified them out for it, but there's no heat inserts in the standard one as far as I'm aware. Because obviously for that you would need soldering iron as a tool, but not everyone has that, so we made it with screws as much as possible. Yeah, no worries. And if he would need something, he would probably deliver it. Like as you have seen, he even delivered the tools for it. So there's literally everything included you need. Should we another look at it? I'm thinking just the print of view is maybe a bit boring. You can see spots missing is extruding mid-air. Yeah, exactly. That's the issue here. Still looking good, however. And as long as the main part doesn't fall off, it should come out in good enough quality. I think Gan would like a view at the extruder. I don't know, have you watched the unpacking it? And even if the unpacking wasn't as great quality, then definitely don't watch the stream and watch the re-uploaded video, because I fixed the audio there. Okay, wait, let me refresh the camera. No, we have image feed. It's still printing quick. But I mean, like, because the first couple layers were even more satisfying and better to be viewed. Haven't seen anything really. Alright, then we'll have a look. You maybe see the pellet bags back there. He packaged in 1 kilograms. All the materials. I think I might not go over all the details, but he basically gave me a sample of every material so we can play around a bit. What I'm gonna do, however, for you is go over the very soft one, so you know what we're talking about. We're saying squishy octopus. That's the very soft material. You can see how squishy it is. Like if I take out one pellet, I don't think it's very visible, but you can squish it to like very flat. Doesn't hurt anything. It's almost like jelly, and that is what we should be capable of printing with the Pelletextruder then. You're correct, Alex. It's 600 millimeters a second at 20K for the infills. Yeah, and then all variations like here the TP15A. That's a bit harder, but still very extremely soft. So we have a bit to test through here. We're very excited for that already. And I think that's one of the first things we're gonna try out after testing the extruder with PLA to see how well the soft materials work. That's in my opinion the main reason for a pellet extruder, because at least for me it's not really worth it in material. I'm not printing that much yet, but maybe the time for that will come as well. Alright, here we have the extruder. I've already ruined the packaging a bit, but that should be it, yeah. With the barrel and the screw, obviously going inside of each other. And then I just know the heat block goes on like that, with the heating cartridge and the heating sensor, or the temperature sensor going in there. And then we have a lot of screws, coupling for the geared motor that goes on the screw. It's I think it was 1 to 14. Alex is better informed of that because he's doing a tool head modification. And yeah, that's how we're gonna start. And there we already have a few parts, and we're just printing the final parts that's holding the extruder right now. So we can hopefully soon do assembly. Yeah, I might wrap it with protective thing again. That's pretty much it. And together with all that came all the other parts with the stepper motor and everything. Yeah, yeah, and there was a trick to get a seat correctly right. Could be. I don't remember it right now. Maybe I'll remember when we get to that stuff. Or we hopefully then have more people in chat able to help. Maybe I can even get him by himself here, but I doubt it is if he's that busy. And yeah, here we have the cartographer row. So we're gonna try with that, which should hopefully be better than clicky, or for sure is. Just risky with the other one. Yeah, 1 second, okay. I'm back. Sorry. We had 77%. Looking good, I think. Even the mesh I was worried about earlier is getting bridged perfectly. And we should hopefully have a functional print. Looks up the extruder according to left, it will experiencing a melt lower than 330 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that's correct, and it will even go higher as far as I'm aware with some modifications. Well, like 330 is with the modification, I'm entirely sure. And yeah, I already thought about thin printing. I'm just not sure if I want to risk an extruder for that because it could like form a soldering connection at the temperature with the steel or something, and that would be quite bad. Right now I'm gonna switch back to the other screen again. Unactivate and also camera again. There are other good reasons not to try Justina's material exactly. Uh, First of all, I have to get it lead free. Second of all, it's It can release toxic fumes if uh, used wrongly, and it's very liquid, so I can imagine it being very critical. Same with chocolate, that it has very small area of temperature, so it hardens out quick enough for to be printed. So to test it out, no, I can't test it out. I just need a bit more budget. So if you want me to do it, remember, as all other YouTubers say, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, recommend the stream, yeah, obviously. And after the first few things were reinvested in better streaming setups and stuff, we can go all the ways with experiment around. That's what I'm planning to do. Yeah, exactly. Solid to liquid very fast. So that was what I was talking about. So we would need very precise temperature control. Not impossible, however, I believe. Seems like we have 100 more layers to go, but those are very thin. Those should go quick. It also says we are 80% printing already. So yeah, 30 more minutes or something like that. And I'm excited to assemble it. And can't wait for the testing with it. No, you weren't unfair bringing it up. It's alright. Yeah, I also had the exact same thought. Just it's not nothing we can try soon. There are possible FDM printers, like there are people that just strap the welder to the printer and were able to create pretty good results. At Formnext, also the big robots had welding hats just on them to just create the rough shape and then make it more detailed in CNC afterwards, but saving a lot of raw material that has to be taken off. It's not impossible, therefore. With yeah, it's better with SLS or anything like that, or plastic infused with metal and then sintering it. Yeah, I even met that guy being able, that does the glass 3D printing. He does it with FDM as well. Very nice guy. He's from Australia, and he even managed it with a really low budget, or decently low budget, to my amazement. Just I don't know the exact details, unfortunately, but also something I might want to give a try someday because it really looks amazing. I just fear I won't be able to quickly pull up a picture of it. But touching glass 3D prints in real life, that was a surreal experience. No, don't worry, it's alright. I definitely can't afford ruining a 3D printer right now, so I'm not gonna do it anytime soon. We have other crazy stuff coming up before that. And yeah, definitely do casting then as well, and do that for metal objects. Yeah, they are semi-clear. You know what? Let me try put up a image of it. Will just take me a while. Or a few images even. It's like FDM print of clear patchy, just in thicker, like the thick nozzle. So you still have the breaking of the light at the points of layer, where layers meet. Alright, that's the 5 picks I have there. Let me just get them over here. Yeah, unless you sand it down, then it will be clear. Alright, here I should have some pictures. That's like Benchy in clear glass. I think it's surreal to see a glass Benchy. I couldn't believe it myself. It was quite large too, and feeling the weight and everything. Yeah, that's actually glass. I couldn't believe it myself. And then here we have some colorful ones. Uh, Apparently it's the same one again. Whoops. This one then? Yeah. Here we have colorful one. Unfortunately, I couldn't do a video on next. I really messed up there getting a lot of footage, but I have some pictures. It really looks even better. Wait, I have some other ones as well. I can pull them up here. Well, that's the same one. And that's the other one again. Sorry. Doesn't work apparently. It really looks great, yeah. Agreed. It apparently just doesn't want to load the other ones. I have no clue why. I have it in the folder, but I can't open them with. Yeah, sorry, it doesn't seem to work. So do you have to you have long to go to graduation? 3 months, yeah. So not quite as long as looking back. It's 5 years. It's short time, but it's a hefty time with a lot of things to do. But then I'm basically free, more or less. 90%. We're getting there. I think it was the right choice not to abort, and it's zooming. I wish you could hear the sounds. They sound so good. I really have to try to have the sounds ready for the next one for someone for some for some whenever. Yeah, some are getting picked up. I hear them myself on the feedback, but it's a very few. Yeah, exactly. Just aggressive acceleration to this. Warren got the zoomies exactly. Just not as zooming as some other printers I've seen, unfortunately. I still wish it would zoom more, but I don't have the budget to invest more in the printer. I already invest way too much. For that, I have to build another printer. I already have one here. It's the V Delta, like the April Fool's joke from Warren. There was a kid made about it from Flystick. Um, we still have to print the parts for that, and then um, can assemble that one as well, yeah. And the Stealth Max is a Nevermore filter, because as you can see, the little thing back there with the heat filter in the back right corner, that's just not gonna cut it for a 350 Warren. It's more placebo back there, honestly. Yeah, the 2 min bench is insane anyways, yeah. But I've seen quality prints at like 100k acceleration, or decent quality, 100k acceleration and 600 millimeters a second, or 700 millimeters a second. I also have like 2 months of school left, and then I'm basically done at least till the end of semester when I have to get ready for uni. Nice, mate, nice. That's amazing. I still don't have an idea if I want to go to uni or not. We'll have to see. For now, it's just school. I want to get a stealth max soon, TM. Yeah, I can recommend 3D Cotton from uh, I think Sweden it is. It should be, unless I completely messing things up. I got my kit from him. I said I haven't installed it yet or anything, but yet alone the packaging and the quality of them is just amazing. It's a one-man show. I think they are sold out currently, but once they are back in stock, you should definitely get one from him. Can recommend. But there's also obviously a lot of other kits like from Firestick and stuff. Just have no clue how their quality is. I'm not that much of, uh, not in that much of a hurry. Yeah, sometimes hurries quite a lot. I'm hurrying quite a lot. We'll have to see. It's really sad there is no audio. Was playing self-source? Yeah, that's a good idea as well. That might actually save a lot of money. Um, just I don't know if you go for the smart version with all the PCBs for the sensors and everything, it might be more worth. I don't know, but you're right. It might be cheaper to self-source. Yeah, 96% should be done soon. Yeah, still quite a few months, but it should be rather quick layers. 52 more layers. I hope so too. I hope so too. Imagine it would just break off last moment or last minute. You know, you could show the model using a printer console, not better than the other one. Yeah, that's true. That's also why I said I could need another one of those enclosure cams, because it's just way better than that 720 HP one I got. Yeah, I have it tuned pretty well, but it's also pretty good on its own. I haven't changed a lot there, just like bit of brightness. And I've tuned the other one as well. Like if you can, if you noticed, you can see the desk better. And it's a bit more crisp and a bit more bright. Just to a standard 720 HP webcam, there are some limits. And now we have the satisfying effect of the nozzle cam because it's printing slower for the last few layers to keep the cooling time. And we're almost done, it seems. We're done. Nice. Yes, it succeeded. That's nice. Yeah, it still had enough sticking power. Just, oh god, that's warped quite a bit. But overall, I'd say it turned out quite well. You can remove those. Just don't want to break anything now. They are holding on quite well. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Have to clean up the stringing from the loose support. And then that's good to go, right? Even the bridging there, it turned out extremely well. Didn't expect it to go that well at all. As I said previously when we were slicing it, that's like perfect bridging. Almost perfectly straight lines. Just if I touch them, it's like loose strings that didn't stick together as one bar. But otherwise, turned out great. Then I say, looking forward to the installation. It's already 17 past 10 p.m. for me, and I have to get up at 6 p.m. So I feel I have to excuse myself there. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it, and see you next time then. Hopefully soon, and should be this week still. So we have, so it's assembled ASAP. All right, turned out well. Luckily, warping. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's visible. It's acceptable, I think, though. Especially if I tension it to the back. And this was definitely a set offset issue. Yeah, lighting is bad like that, maybe. Yeah. See ya. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for the demonstration. You're welcome, mate. All right. Have a nice evening, morning, whatever time it is for you. See ya. See you soon. Yeah, exactly. It's the part that gets screwed in the back. I shouldn't cause too much issues. Should let it cool in the printer next time. It was already hardened out, so it was rather the warping that happened before than taking it off. Alright, bye. Thank you very much for